Obviously, you're not a golfer.
You want a tow? I can get you a tow. Believe me. There are ways, dude. You don't want to know about it, believe me.
Yeah, but Walter...
Hell, I can get you a tow by 3 o'clock this afternoon with nail polish. That rug really tied the room together, did it not?
Took my licks and I did my time.
Oh! Yeah, I did. I feel like Letterman. Remember when Letterman would come back from break? And he would have been
out of the freezer.
He would have been smoking
cold.
a cigar. And you always see him tuck his cigar down underneath the desk. And then he would have smoke in his mouth, and you would see smoke coming up from his cigar ashtray. It's weird that he liked smoking cigars that much. Had a heart attack. He liked them so much. Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome, Carbondale.
I don't know. We got some cigars over here. You interested in cigars?
You got some cigars?
They'll do it.
They'll do it. Like I say, everything will kill you. Yeah, now those cigars will take a while, though. It's a commitment. We're pitching the idea of having a suicide store. And a guy just can't choose the means of his suicide. The salesman is trying to talk him into all kind of things.
Budget plays a factor.
Yeah, you wonder why it's so costly. It's because we don't have repeat customers.
Business doesn't exactly spread word of mouth, you know.
This one time, this guy had a twin brother scared the shit out of me. I was like, wait a minute. I sold you a good news. He said,
Wasn't any of that twine stuff. It was the real hemp rope.
turned out he wanted revenge because I helped his brother end his life.
I'm telling you, it's be a great miniseries.
It might be.
It's just a little sketch, you know.
It could just be like in an alternate world where it's highly accepted.
Yeah.
Or I don't, you know what I mean? Because the very first Futurama, the pilot episode, in the future, Fry he walks into a machine on the street. I think he thinks it's a phone booth. Maybe I don't remember what, but it's a suicide machine. It's just got a line of people waiting to go into it. It's like, how would you like to die? Quick and painless, or painful, or something like that. Because Bender's in line because he's so depressed. He's thought he'd be better off dead. So, worked for Futurama. Why can't we do it? No, are you a vampire? Because we do have wooden stakes.
And garlic.
That garlic, it'll kill you slow.
It's like a gut wound, you know.
But it will kill you.
It's like getting shot in the gut.
Yep. Have you ever seen Apocalypse Now?
We got napalm.
We got napalm.
We got helicopters.
We got Charlie's not surfing. We got the horror.
The ho.
We should do Apocalypse Now.
We should.
Have you ever, I think I've told you before, I have never watched Apocalypse Now, shamefully, from beginning to end. I've seen pieces of it all. I feel like I've seen it all, but I've never watched it from front to beginning, and I really need to.
Do you want to watch the original version or the redo?
I want to watch
Redux.
Well, I think I want to do the Redux, because there's one even after Redux, I think. There's three of them total. But I hear that Redux is the one you want. Because Redux is just the first one with just a little bit more of what you want.
It's like probably 10 minutes more.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
And from what I heard,
it's a pretty long movie anyway.
it's just a funny, just little extra things on scenes.
Yeah.
Depending what you think is funny. Yeah. Apocalypse Now. Because
when you're in the whole vibe of the movie, it's yeah.
Oh, see, I think a lot of it's just hilarious.
Yeah.
The same way I think Kubrick movies are funny. Not Clockwork Orange. If you like Clockwork Orange, I don't know if I want to be your friend.
I actually love Clockwork Orange.
Really like it? Like, want to put it on and watch it?
Oddly, the first time I ever saw that movie, I stayed the night at Bryce Sheriff's house.
Uh-huh.
And we slept in the living room, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. And I could not sleep. Everybody else in the whole house was asleep. So I turned on the TV, and that was on. I had no idea what it was. No clue. And I thought it was like a Skinamax, because there was like a lot. It was towards the beginning, they're running around, and there's a couple naked women. And I was like, oh, yeah, I could watch this. Sense. And I just watched that whole thing, and I was like, what in the hell did I just watch? Like, what is that? And I didn't know the name of it forever. And so
Yeah.
I like
Very similar to the
like
way I
6
came
years
across it.
later, like I stumbled onto it again. I was like, oh, that's what that was. And I was like, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. No
No.
clue what it was. I didn't know if it was a serious movie, if it was, it's a
I stumble on it almost the same way, and I think that's probably why I was so turned off by it, because I thought the same thing, but then I was like, oh my, no, this isn't what I want to see at all.
right. Yeah. No, I had whenever I saw it the second time, I was like, I have to watch this with fresh eyes. Like now that I kind of know the vibe of it, like
Yeah.
I need to see
Yeah, I get it,
in slightly more mature eyes.
but I just don't.
The first time I was just like, where are the naked women?
Yeah, no, I get it. It's the same way. And I like Full Metal Jacket, but I only like the first half of it. Once
Yeah.
they go to war, I turn it off. I don't care about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of the good thing, though, about Apocalypse Now is there's not like a lot of actual war stuff. They're in a war,
They're in a war,
but there's not a lot of fight scenes.
but the war is all internal.
Yeah.
The war is the
Yeah. They're not glorifying, they're not showing, heroic fight scenes where we win these huge battles or, there's none of that's going. It's all just so.
yeah.
I could see where you could stomach that movie a lot better than most war movies.
Because that is my beef. I just don't like most war movies.
And basically, that whole movie is saying there's nothing heroic or good about war.
Yeah.
And it's all horrible and it's all twisted. And no matter what side you're on, you're on the wrong side.
Yeah,
You
and
know.
it's Coppola, so it's got originality to it. It's going to be exciting, and because Coppola just does that, he gets shots. He gets nice shots. He gets a lot of energy in his shots, even if there's not a whole lot going on. And then you got who we talked about a couple weeks ago, John Milius, the guy that Walter is based on. Mm-hmm. He wrote the script, so that's all those like great monologues of Duvall's character, Kilgore.
Yeah.
Is that his name? That's like right out of Milius's. Once you hear it, and like I said, once you recognize Milius writing, you watch other movies that he's written, you'll be like, oh, yep, I get it. That's basically Kilgore. They all start to sound like Kilgore if you really listen to them. But yeah, we should do that. But
Today,
what are we doing today? Zelda.
we're glorifying war.
We're glorifying war. How many were these? So we're doing Invasion USA, starring Chuck Norris. We need to get a Chuck Norris action figure.
We should have him on the show.
Oh, that would be great. You think he's still doing interviews? I haven't heard from him in a while. Last time I heard from him, he was talking
Total
about,
Gym. Talk about this Total Gym.
I have Total Gym written down here, so I wouldn't forget to talk about Total Gym.
It's resistance based.
Man, he was hawking that thing.
Oh, yeah. Him and Christy Brinkley both for
Forever.
a long time.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Christy Brinkley was.
Yep.
Where's she at? You know what's funny is I saw a commercial
Probably in a retirement
couple
home
days
somewhere.
ago. I like to write, lock myself in my bedroom and write, mostly because my legs hurt and it's comfy up there. And I have a weird TV up there, and it gets this free Samsung channel, so I usually just put it on 60 Days In, the prison show. So there's commercials on there. And so I see commercials nowadays, which is weird. But there was one with Cindy Crawford. She's still selling lotion for your face.
Yeah. Hawking it.
Total face. She's been doing it for like 30 or 25 years.
Shows how good the product is.
For real, though. I was like, what? Cindy's still doing it?
Yeah.
It's like, good for you, Cindy Crawford. And out of nowhere, my
Whatever happened?
wife was like, I saw a commercial for Cindy Crawford stuff the other day, and I was like, what? I was like, I had the same exact experience.
I wonder what happened with Kathy Ireland.
Kathy Ireland.
Yeah, she was hawking stuff there for a while, and then I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
she wasn't using Cindy's
Which
lotion.
side of the IRA thing was she on?
It's hard to say.
That's what I want to know.
She's a flip flopper, I think.
She's from Ireland. I'll make a Scotland joke. I didn't know which way to go. We are doing 1985's Chuck Norris-led Cannon film, baby. Gollum and Globus. Invasion sweeping, and their broom's not even like touching the floor in the background. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
So he, I don't know what they say, but he turns on them, and it's a double whatever. He smashes that girl. She's doing a line with a glass straw, and he smashes her head into the table, shoving the glass straw up her nose, and then he grabs the other guy. And he does it later in the movie too. This is
Pretty
his
slick.
move.
It's pretty slick.
He grabs him by the belt and sticks his gun into his belt and shoots him.
Yeah. And then shoots through the door and gets the other two lackeys outside so they can't come in and get. That's pretty slick.
It's pretty great.
I guess in order for that to work, you have to be assured that the other two guys are going to be standing right on the other side of the door.
Yeah, you got to know exactly where they are.
Yeah.
Skywalker knew though.
Yeah.
Skywalker.
He used the Force.
You bastard, reporter said. Oh, here we go. So the bad guys show up after Chuck's guy showed up to try to get him to take the job. They has a history, Rostov and Chuck. He's had a nightmare. Chuck's going to kill him. They show up on their own fan boats to Chuck's little weird swamp house.
Chuck actually using an actual moving chainsaw.
Yes, cutting some wood.
Yeah.
It sounded like a chainsaw,
You
too.
could see the Force kick in with Chuck, too. Chuck's got a little bit of the Force. He could sense something in the air.
Yes, he could. The chainsaw was so loud. That's why they snuck up on him.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole reason he had a chainsaw.
Yeah.
But he still stops and kind of just
Looks around. He can tell something's not quite right, but
use the force. Jesus, it sounded like I don't know. Here they come, but before they get to Chuck's house, what do? They run into Chuck's gator buddy.
yeah.
And he says, "Look out!" And he pulls a shotgun out because every Cajun has a shotgun with him.
Right.
And shoots at least one or two of
Yeah,
the
he shoots
bad
two.
guys before
Shoots
they.
one of them in the stomach and shoots one of the kind of higher up guys in the hand.
Yeah. He takes him out, and then they take him out, and
he's now retired.
he is now retired.
Finally.
30 years in the
After
business.
30 years of losing money.
He finally made money that day.
I just won the lottery. Ah!
Chuck jumps out the window as they barrage his house and blow it up.
Dude, they hit it with multiple bazooka shots.
You know what this movie could have used? More bazookas.
More bazookas and more rocket launchers.
Grenade launchers. Rocket launchers.
Grenade launchers, yeah. They blow his house to Kingdom Come. And this guy is so obsessed with killing Chuck. Like,
Yes.
it consumes his entire life. And he's so
Wild
obsessed
how obsessed he is.
that he doesn't need to go check the house to make sure he's dead.
No.
He's just like, yeah, we got him.
We got it. He was in there, and we blew it up.
For sure. No
For
need
sure.
to check.
Don't need to check at all.
Even though this has controlled my life.
I've lived for nothing more than to kill Chuck Norris and his stupid beard. It's all I want to do.
Yeah.
And it came to it. He was like, all right, let's go.
You know, if
We got a lot to do, boys.
I would say in a lot of movies, if the criminals were just a little more detail oriented, and just made sure what they were supposed to do happened,
You know,
I would say a lot of movies would be a lot shorter.
I think what they're trying to say is that the enemies of the U.S. subconsciously would never be, could never destroy the U.S. because they need us.
They do.
And without us, what would they have?
Yeah.
Prosperity, peace. Nobody wants that.
Yeah. Nobody wants socialism to rule the earth.
So
It didn't work in Rush 2112, did it?
The no profit joke. Then, the businessman came. They blow up the house. Now, I was like, what if this happened to me and Cop? Either one of us, in whatever situation.
Sure.
You get blown up. You get shot up, and you're in the river. And I'm like, well, I can't leave him in the river to get eaten by alligators.
Right. Or at least I would admit, I would show some type of emotion, like, aw, Eastwood, brother. I'm so sorry. At least.
But are you gonna get my now water bloated corpse and try to drag it, carry it back to the house, to not be buried, mind you,
Right. Yeah.
to just burn it? Because that's what happens. Am I mistaken?
I didn't see him get the corpse. I didn't think he did anything.
He goes and gets the body, if I remember right.
Maybe we watched different.
And he drags it up to the house, and he leaves it in the house, and then he sets the house.
There were some weird edits in the one I watched.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It could have been. There was also weird commercial breaks that would just like cut into the middle of a scene.
Was there a scene late towards the end of the movie? It was which it something's happening and then all of a sudden it just cuts and Chuck's at a carnival? Or was there a lead up to that?
He's at the carnival, but I don't remember anything before that, to be honest with you.
Because it's just like
it's in my notes, but because I do remember being like, "What? Where's he at?"
yeah, it was so weird. Okay, that's how my whole movie was. There was just these weird edit cuts, and I'm like, I wonder what they cut out there. That was probably.
Oh, I thought it was just a bad movie that didn't have in between stories.
Sure,
because it would very often.
But then at other times,
we have to go to the castle next.
But at other times, there was too much fill-in story.
Yeah.
Like there were just scenes that went on and on about. No, a lot of them had to do with the reporter, and I know that they probably paid her enough money where they're like, we have to have her in the movie.
Yeah. Cut out any romance. I bet there had to be a romance story, and they were like, "It's not working," because spoiler, at the end of the movie, there's nothing tied up short of the fight.
Yeah,
nothing else gets tied
and also,
up at all.
You can't have nudity in a Chuck movie, which has to kill canon.
Wasn't there a boob? There's not one boob.
I don't know. Not in the edit I watched.
Maybe I watched something else with a boob in it last night. Because there was the couples making out on the beach.
Yeah,
real loud making out. And you think like, oh, they're going to get naked. But then, no, a guy comes up and kills them both and then starts getting a real kick out of their TV show.
He was watching Johnny Carson. And it was, what was their...
who I couldn't...
Phyllis Diller.
Phyllis Diller, that's her name. I couldn't come up with it last night.
Thought it was great.
Yeah, he's loving it.
I love my favorite part of the whole movie, I think, is whenever the boats come on and everybody starts running on all of the brown people invading.
Yes.
And they run over the bodies and break that guy's leg like 4 times. That was awesome. I was like, you know what? They didn't have to do that, but that was a nice. They were like, well, I don't know. We got this prop leg over here. You want to use it? And they're like, yeah, we'll break it. It's great. I thought it was the best gig in the whole film.
Well, speed up film Chuck's hair. I don't know what's happening. The soft. Oh yes, the guy talking about the soft Americans, the decadent soft Americans. They do not understand the pigs. They have their freedom, but do not understand the cost of their freedom. I'm like, he's pretty dead on. Lazy, self-indulgent Americans. I'm like, yep, you got our number. Felt like Homer Simpson be like, you got my number, buddy. The couple did a little ocean night swimming.
Yeah.
Always a good idea.
Yeah.
No time better to swim at night in the ocean.
At night, yeah.
Yeah, beach sex doesn't happen. There's a lot of dudes running out of those boats. If you witnessed it, you would be a little
yeah, but here's the thing. So this guy's grand scheme, right, is to take what? 200 guys?
I guess it seems like there's thousands of them as the movie goes on.
But there's
so many expendable.
There's 20 boats on the shore there. And the guys in the FBI guys, like there's 20, we think maybe 40.
I was gonna say the difference between 20 and 40
is it's double, you know.
It's a big difference. When he said that, I was like, you think?
So you've got maximum with 20 boats, you got maximum 200 guys, maybe.
Okay.
With 40, you got what, 400? So you're going to take 400 guys and you're going to invade the United States?
I do like their tactic, though, of pretending to be U.S. Police, military, etc.
Yeah.
I think because their overall goal is to get so much distrust between the American citizens and the government we turn on their own government.
Yeah, and turn on ourselves.
And turns
which
out
will never happen. That's the dumbest idea.
Yeah, because turns out you can just do whatever the hell you want, and people just be like, okay, I got guns. I talked about doing this thing, but it was my whole identity.
Don't tread on me. Okay. Don't kick me.
No,
just don't. You can tread on me. Just don't kick. Okay, you can kick me and tread on me, but
a little bit.
Just don't shoot me.
Don't spit on. Oh man. Okay, your spit's kind of nice.
Don't you burn our flag? That's where I draw the line.
You got a new flag? No. Okay, that's cool.
You can burn the old one now. Maggot in a nutshell.
Yeah, pretty much. Chuck is eating at what looks like maybe a truck stop. Real dirty place. He makes his buddy pay for his meal. He's finally in though. He's like,
I think it was a strip joint, actually.
was it?
Yeah. What's the difference?
I might have been. It just looked dirty.
Naked women inside
wherever
and
he was eating.
Strip joint, naked women outside the truck.
And out of nowhere, this is where I started getting lost. Out of nowhere, bad guys are just straight up bazookaing houses. Just bazooka
This is their plan, man.
whose house? I don't know.
Runs. Oh, wrong.
And then this reporter, who's like this freelance reporter, we've seen her on this boat. She was breaking this big story. What's her next story? Party, Mexican party on the street.
Yeah.
Somebody's birthday party.
Cuban, I believe. No, it's not.
I'm sorry. Yes, some brown skinned people having a party. Great looking party. Some
Yeah.
Cubans having a party on the
Nice
street.
food spread
Yeah,
they had there.
layout, music's great. She's taking photos of it. I just think it's funny that she went from covering this like huge invasion in America drug smuggling story to her next story was taking pictures of some Cubans.
I tell you what,
at a birthday party.
When you're freelance, though, you gotta have a big, open. You gotta be able to cover anything, you know.
I guess so. Anything you see that's happening. And here come the police, but they're not the police. They are Skywalking's boys.
Yeah.
And they mow down everybody.
Yeah.
Shotgun everybody down in the street. They take off. Then here come the real police. And the people that are left are
And
like,
they get the ire.
get out of here. They get yelled at, bricks thrown at them.
The ire of the Cuban community.
The wildness that the fact that the police drove away, which today they would have been like, call out the SWAT team.
Yeah.
Some people are getting killed today.
Yeah.
They threw a brick at my car, a.k.a. they deserve to die. When the,
You know how much
was she
this
doing-
week? Yeah.
Chuck then gives his handler guy a book, and he's like, we have to do it just like this. The handler opens up the book and looks at it for, I don't know, 2 seconds, and is like, this? This would take so much manpower? There's no way we can do this, Hunter. This plan's absurd. Granted, he literally looked in that book for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know what he could have read in those
It
2
was probably
seconds.
Hunter. Probably, I just imagined that Hunter had drawn like stick people, and like this, and explaining.
I would love to see what Hunter's plan.
We can't do that. Can you imagine?
He has like exits times 100.
This is the goal, but we have to go through.
Dear God, Hunter, what do you think we're made of? We got to get this approved by the president himself.
Congress had to pass this. You know how long that'll take?
It's the only way that will work. Whatever the hell he says. That part really made me laugh. What's the plan? Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know.
And then the next thing we know, Chuck's in trouble.
Yeah.
He's arrested. He's a vigilante.
Yeah.
They could have played this out a little longer.
Sure.
They should have played it out a little longer.
Yeah.
It totally confused me, but I was also like, this has to be part of the plan.
Yeah.
And then when they announced...
It took me about 2 seconds to be like, this was the plan.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess that's why they just go ahead and spoil it. I did love the part where they're arresting him.
Now, what's Fernway?
What's that? Far and away. It's a weed brand. I
Oh,
believe.
nice. Sorry.
Vape brand. I love this part where he's being, first of all, the police guy, nobody's around them, and he's still got to go through with this whole, like, you son of a...
Yeah, I didn't. That was to confuse the audience.
Yes, it was to confuse us, and I was just like, it did confuse me, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I was like, why is he doing this? There's nobody around. Why are you acting when nobody's around? But I loved it when...
Just in case he was bugged, I
You know
guess.
the part in life where the killer is being arrested and the reporters go up to him and say, do you have anything to say? And then the cops just let him stand there and talk to the reporters for a minute and say, hey, rough stuff. Hey, Skywalking, I killed your friend. And it was easy. He said something like, something so like, I enjoyed it, or it was not a challenge to kill your friend.
Time to die.
It's time to die. Like, so.
First of all, that would never go out on national.
No, it's on national television, and then they're like, he's being kept at this prison at this time.
Yeah.
It's like a literally sitcom premise, and he knows that Rostov is so bricked for him that he's gonna come there to kill him. He cannot help himself. And when they said the thing about the governors, I was like, oh, he's gonna go kill all the governors.
Right.
Great plan. They're all
Yeah.
gonna be in one place. Strike. No. He wants to kill Ralston.
That was my I'm like, they didn't even kill like the janitor or a secretary for an elected official. No elected officials are harmed. If you're going to do some damage, you take out leadership.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then everything falls to chaos. But no, that's not what they do. They just they're like, okay, let's pull into the fruit bowl here in Mount Vernon. We're just going to blow up 6 houses with one bazooka.
With one bazooka.
We have clearly loaded 6, missiles into this, and then we're just going to start shooting.
That'll take them. That'll create enough chaos.
Yep.
There's a fun scene where there's 2 security guards with nothing to do but read the paper, and then 100 guys show up with skywalking. And his helicopter. Skywalker's got a sweet gun. I liked his gun. It's got like a grenade launcher attached to an M16 or something. Just look. When I say that, I mean when I was a kid, I would have been like, oh,
yeah.
Oh, by the way,
gotta have that.
Had a realization. The scene where they're in the suburbs blowing up the houses with the grenade launchers and bazookas. I saw this movie with my dad when I was little.
Red Dawn.
And I just remembered that part. I was like, oh, I've seen this. And also, yes, I kept thinking about this and Red Dawn would be a good feature, like back-to-back to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Easter block. Oh, here come the terrorists. And they somehow make it through what looks like, I don't know, the easiest blockade to drive through ever made. It's literally got an opening every thing. All you have to do is turn. They have these giant concrete, like jacks-looking things.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh,
they're
cool.
Anti-tank things is what they are.
Can't get through those unless, of course, you leave an opening.
Dude, I laughed. So I belly laughed at that.
I did too.
It was so ridiculous.
I was like, why would you leave a clear path for anyone to just drive through it?
But they just clearly weren't ready yet. They hadn't closed it off, I guess.
Freaking National Guard. What the hell? What'd you think of all them pictures of the UK cakes that kept sitting?
Good Lord. Terrible.
It was everywhere. Yeah, let's see.
We're going to have to call Chef and see if this is how the National Guard actually works.
Yeah. The people at that reminded me because the people that
I mean, he may not know because they're an elite force above.
Yeah. Above Marines.
They're like right below Coast Guard, but above Marines and all the rest of the podunk.
Did you notice the wagon? It's not a wagon, but the back of the truck. Did you notice it almost flip over because too many people on one side?
Yeah.
It was bad. It was cool. Supposed to be a cool shot of them just passing through, but it like actually leaned over. And you could see panic in like a couple of their eyes. Like, oh, they even jumped back.
It would have been a good scene for Mr. T. Oh,
sucker, I'm too high. It's almost flying.
It's almost like flying. It's dangerous.
We're gonna finally talk to T. He's gonna be like, I ain't scared of flying.
I flew here. There's a helicopter right outside.
I flew it myself. He's one of those wingsuit flyers. Almost nailing mountains.
Chains just hanging off of it.
I had to give me extra wings for my chain's so heavy.
If I start losing altitude, I just pull the chain and it comes off. Get lighter.
I ever tell you, I got this chain. My daddy. All right. Poor guy. Open shot. Oh, is this where they just start opening doors and shooting everywhere?
Why do they run through empty buildings? Just shoot. That's what where we're at, right?
Yeah.
They're just running through buildings. There's no one there, and they're just blowing through ammo like crazy.
Are they there to get Chuck? Do they think Chuck is there?
But it's supposed to be the Coast Guard headquarters, but I guess is where
he's
or the National Guard headquarters. I don't know, they're both elite forces. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But that's supposed to be where they're holding him. They come running through they just turn blindly into rooms at a full run, and they're just 50 guys unloading into nothing. And they just keep shooting.
They just keep shooting. At one point, I wanted them to be like, this is a setup. Like, you know what I mean? Like, catch on to it. Did they run out? Oh, we see Chuck back with a bazooka. And this is when the standoff happens. So the bad guys run outside, and the Army and National Guard are there, like got them surrounded, and they all have their guns on them. No one says anything. No one's in charge of anything in this movie. No one says put your guns down.
Maybe this could have been a good spot for Luke Skywalking to been like, I feel like I should tell you guys what to do because on your side you got nobody telling you what to do.
Nobody telling you anything.
Maybe you should join forces with us.
Something. Somebody in the army should have been like, stand down,
Or fire.
put your weapons down. You will be fired upon. You're on U.S. soil. Something. Anything. Nothing. They just wait until there's helicopters above. One of the guys decides
To shoot at the helicopter,
Decides
yeah.
to shoot the helicopter, and then then it's just gunfire for the next.
And you would
10
have thought,
minutes.
I would have thought, I don't know how
Man,
you
the
think
armies
at
are,
all.
are bad shots,
But with all of the terrorists trapped in one central location,
yes,
pretty wide open, and an entire elite fighting group,
elite. Yes,
the Coast Guard and the whatever the other elite forces are, the National Guard, they would have just mowed them down. There wouldn't be much of a fight at all.
you would think so.
This was a battle, dude.
It's such a battle.
Yeah.
It's not like they had them pinned down.
No, and they tanks.
It keeps going for so long.
It does.
Like there was like maybe 40 of them left,
Yeah.
and they were literally pinned in a
The
circle.
best, clearly the best 40.
Yeah, they made it that far. They're the last ones on the island.
Yeah.
They're the toughest.
Such a battle.
Either that, or maybe they're not that elite because they just keep shooting
You
missiles,
think,
tank
you think
shots.
they might be pulling our leg a little bit on elite forces and how elite they are?
After watching this movie, I think they might be lying to us.
I think Chef could probably answer how elite are the elite special forces versus
National Guard.
reality versus how they blow them up on TV.
National Guard. Do they stand a chance against?
And how good is their
Skywalker?
cooking? How good is their cooking? Is a Marine chef better than a special
I
forces
will
chef?
say, National Guard.
Some of the best food.
It's the best food I ever had. I had a chicken Kiev.
Out
Blow
of a
your
bag.
Socks off. Yes, the army does eventually blow up everybody and shoot everybody.
Cool.
Clear out all the
Too much donut sugar.
What the hell? Kennett gun. I don't know what that means. Oh, what the hell kind of gun does Chuck have? I don't know.
It's always an Uzi.
Rest of the final. Oh, then we finally, Chuck's just going, Rostov. Just like saying his name. He finally gets him and it goes to slow-mo. And you're like, this is going to be cool. It's going to slow-mo. Just a hip toss.
Yeah.
This guy throws him over his shoulder.
A little judo throw.
Nothing much to it, really. Then Chuck gets some kicks in because it's a Chuck Norris movie.
Yeah.
So, of course, he gets some some kicks in. Does not get chicks in. What? I don't know what that means. And then it's basically, I thought this movie's, bazookas play like a character in this movie.
Yeah.
I wish they would have played it all the way out with bazookas. Oh, they do. Oh, wait, I missed the part where Chuck, there's guys in the room. There's two guys in a room, and Chuck is on the outside, and somehow he knows where the guys are.
Yeah.
And he uses his grenade launcher to so quickly. It just doesn't. Why didn't they have him shoot twice? He goes, like he moves it. You hear one bang, and there's two giant holes.
Yeah.
Anyway, he has his last showdown with Rostov, whatever his name is. They both have bazookas, grenade launchers. Chuck gets behind him, and Chuck waits till he's behind him to load the bazooka.
Yeah.
To do the thunk thing that you do before.
It's the only time that the bazooka's ever loaded in the whole movie.
It's true. Rostov hears the noise, which means while you heard that, Chuck's got a second. His thing's down.
Yeah.
But mind you, they're like 5 feet away from each other with bazookas. Chuck gets the jump on him, bazookas him out the window, just as all the National Guard kill everybody outside. And do we need to know what happens with the reporter?
Nah.
Army? Do we know the
Nah.
rest of the forces throughout America? What happens to them? Nope. Just stops right on Chuck and a song kicks in. Credits.
I am a real
Invasion
American.
USA. I could see those two chodes being friends.
Oh, yeah.
See that.
Dude,
See that.
Here's the thing. It had everything that I want in a Chuck Norris movie.
Uh-huh.
Confusing plot.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of things blowing up.
Yep. Cool guns.
Yeah.
A Bronco.
It's just somehow, I don't know how. How do you screw that up? I don't know.
That it was just kind of boring in the end of the
Yeah.
day. Yeah. Like I said, some of the choices that Cannon made were about the most entertaining thing in the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was almost too good in a weird way. Like they did all the weird shit that Cannon always does that makes it like a Cannon movie. I don't know. It's weird, and I don't know if it's Chuck. Like, I don't know who would have been better in it, or if anybody would have been better in it. Cannon loved Chuck. They put him in so many movies. I don't know. I don't know if it ties the room together. It would not be a fun movie night, I don't think, because it's just too.
Well, it's actually, it might be a fun movie night because you never, much like a movie night movie, you don't need to follow it because you never know what the hell is exactly going on.
That is very true.
You think you do, and then you're like, wait, what? And then there's some weird edit cuts, and then you're like,
cuts, and then you're to the
well,
next
now I'm
scene.
lost again.
That's why I said there's no explanation of why Chuck ever finds out what's going on, why the terrorists will be where they are, when they are. He just shows up, just no explanation. Here I am. I'm gonna get him. There's hardly ever even any trouble with him.
Right? Yeah.
Getting him. He's never like.
I think
he's never down for a second. It's just he comes into the scene, and it's. I think that might be a problem of it too. He never took any licks.
No.
That's what I appreciate about 80s and 90s movies, is the good guy at least would take a beating. Where nowadays movies, like most stars, are too up their own asses to not take a beating on film. Or if they get hit 5 times, the other guy's got to get hit 6 times. It's always some bullshit like that.
I think
needed that.
One thing they really missed was Chuck coming out of the bottom of like a stealth bomber. I think that would have really at Mach 9.
I like to think this is the precursor.
Yeah, to President's
Man.
Yeah,
yeah. And because that one scene where he jumps on that guy,
yeah,
I was like, man, if he would have had the speed of the President's Man,
yep,
he could have killed somebody.
There was still Chuck didn't parachute in this movie.
Huh.
Chuck didn't chuck.
He didn't chuck it in this movie. He had a couple kicks in.
Maybe he
did kill 31 out of 100.
Was having back spasms or something, and he was like, I can't do any of that.
It might be. That one stunt he did riding on that truck, he was like, that's it, boys.
I think maybe the airboat got him, and maybe it was a little choppier that day than what, and it maybe
could be
tweaked his back.
Yeah, that will hurt you, man. If you're on a bumpy boat.
They should have shot that at the end.
What'd you think of all the Chuck Norris jokes that came about in the 2000s? It was before the internet, and it was just a thing. Like people would send you, like, whatever. A lion bit Chuck Norris. 3 days later, the lion died.
Yeah.
It would be stuff like that. I don't know where those came from.
Probably Chuck. He's such a clown. He's such a clown. Well,
I do wish we could have got, like, what do you think about these? Like, what's Chuck Norris and toilet paper got in common, or whatever it was? I don't know. That wasn't one of them. That just clearly didn't work. But it was a thing. Were you ever a Conan fan? Were you a fan of the Walker Texas Ranger thing he had?
A fan? No. Occasionally, I would be like watching whatever was before Walker Texas Ranger.
Or no. I didn't mean a fan of the show. I meant a fan of Conan showing the show.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it kind of. Yeah.
On Conan's old show, he had a Walker Texas Ranger lever.
Right.
And it was by his desk, and he would just hit it, and it would just show a random clip from Walker Texas Ranger. And just about any clip from that show taken out of context is funny.
Yeah, for sure.
So I thought that was great. I loved it when he would bring out the lever. There's one like famous one where Haley Joel Osment's on it before he's a star, and they pull it and it goes to him, and it's Wilford Brimley and Chuck Norris and Haley Joel Osment.
I mean, that's all you need right there. Wilford Brimley and Chuck Norris. Come on, 2 icons.
And he's like, little Timmy here's been talking to me about whatever.
Diabetes.
And about something, and the Haley Joe stops him and says, "It's okay. Walker told me I have AIDS." And it just brought the house down. Like, was like, what? What just happened on Walker, Texas Ranger? He told a young boy he had AIDS.
How classic would it have been to just have Wilford Brimley and he's got like a Snickers bar. He's bringing it up, and all of a sudden you just see Chuck kick it out of his hand. And then there's a warning about diabetes.
Yeah.
And it's like,
now, a lot of people here in America suffer diabetes.
the rest of the world makes fun of us. But you know what? It's true. We do have a lot of diabetes. You guys going to finish that donut? Anyway.
Chuck just keeps kicking him.
Now, damn it, Chuck.
Hey, Bob. Let's see here. Is this it? Oh, I don't want to take a... None of them.
Boom, boom, boom.
This is a long version.
Seems so much shorter than a week, but in some ways, a lot longer.
I know what you mean.
Hey there! Welcome home! It's okay, Aunt Alex. I'm a man now.
Oh,
Thank you.
that reservation still standing?
Is that
Barely.
Wilford Brimley?
And how you doing, little partner?
No.
Oh,
Hi.
hell.
And it's Little Visitor now.
Little visitor.
Attaboyoli's how you say it in Cherokee.
Pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
Walker told me I have AIDS. It's so quick.
I meant helpers. You have helpers.
First, like Magic Johnson.
My God, the kid committed suicide. I meant to tell him you had people helping.
Your life was going to be so much easier. He went to the suicide store. After Walker told him he had AIDS.
Now, what about a pizza with glass? Do you have a pizza with glass? I mean, sure, that'd kill you. I don't have one in stock, but I could order one.
What if you got some beer cheese with arsenic? I love a beer cheese soup with pretzels.
I love how it comes full
arsenic in
circle
there.
back
That's
to
right.
the suicide
That's how we
story.
began, which means we better end this thing. It did not tie the room
No,
together for
it's
me.
terrible.
It was one of those movies where I kept hitting pause and being like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
There's
it's-
36 minutes left.
Yeah,
of this movie.
dude.
How?
Yeah.
How is it possible?
At like the 9-minute mark, I hit pause. I was like, how? How is this movie not almost over?
I really did hit it at one point thinking like I've been watching this forever. There's got to be 10 minutes left. And there was like 26.
Yeah, it was rough, dude.
Worth watching though. Didn't tie the room together. We'll see you next week, everybody. Thanks for watching, listening, all the things.